Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, SOCSurakshak. On this channel, I share real-world cybersecurity concepts and SOC operations in a simple and practical way. Today, I want to tell you a story about cybersecurity, how it started, how it evolved, and how security operations centers became the backbone of modern cyber defense. If you enjoy this story and want to learn more about cybersecurity and SOC, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's begin the story of cybersecurity. In the beginning, computers were not connected to the internet. They were large machines used by governments, universities, and research labs. There were no hackers, no viruses, and no cyber attacks, because there was nothing to attack. But everything changed when computers started to connect with each other. And that is where the story of cybersecurity began. In the 1970s, early computer networks were created. One of the first major networks was ARPANET, the foundation of today's internet. In 1988, the world saw one of the first major cyber incidents. It was called the Morris worm. A student released a self-spreading program on the internet. It infected thousands of computers and slowed down the entire network. This was the moment people realized computers also needed protection, and the concept of cybersecurity was born. In the 1990s, personal computers became common. People started using email, the internet, and software at home. But with this growth came new threats. Computer viruses like Melissa, I Love You, and CIH spread through emails and infected millions of systems worldwide. Companies started losing data. Users lost important files, and the world began to understand that digital threats were real. This led to the rise of antivirus software, firewalls, basic security tools. Cybersecurity was no longer optional. It became a necessity. In the early 2000s, cyber attacks became more organized. Hackers were no longer just curious teenagers. Now, cybercriminal groups were targeting banks, governments, and large companies. Major incidents included the 2007 Estonia cyber attacks, which disrupted government and banking systems, the rise of botnets, controlling thousands of infected machines. Cybercrime became a business. Attackers were now stealing money, identities, sensitive data. This period forced organizations to build dedicated security teams, and that's when the concept of the Security Operations Center, or SOC, became important. Between 2010 and 2020, cyber attacks became more advanced. We saw massive data breaches like Target, Yahoo, Equifax. Millions of user records were stolen. Ransomware also became a global threat. Attacks like WannaCry, NotPetya shut down hospitals, companies, and even entire cities. Cybersecurity was no longer just an IT issue. It became a national and global security concern. Organizations started using SIEM tools, threat intelligence, SOC teams, incident response units. The battle between attackers and defenders became more intense. Today, we live in a fully connected world. We use cloud services, smartphones, online banking, smart homes, AI systems. But every connection creates a new entry point for attackers. Modern threats include ransomware gangs, nation-state attacks, supply chain compromises, phishing campaigns. Cybersecurity is now one of the most important fields in the digital world, and behind the scenes, SOC analysts work 24/7 to monitor threats and protect systems. Cybersecurity is not just about computers. It protects your money, your identity, your privacy, your company, and even national infrastructure. Without cybersecurity, the digital world would collapse into chaos. And this is where SOCSurakshak comes in. This channel is dedicated to explaining cybersecurity in simple language, teaching real SOC concepts, breaking down alerts and threats, and helping you build a career in cybersecurity. If you want to understand the real world of cyber defense, you're in the right place. Welcome to SOCSurakshak. Let's make the digital world safer together.